Obviously, a lot of this cheers me up. It's good to see everybody out here having a really good time. There's so many people that put in so much time and effort.
I think that we were pretty soft in the first half defensively and even in the third quarter, and we kind of went on a run in the fourth.
A surprising announcement from Caitlin Clark was released briefly ago. Sophie Cunningham and NBA star Reggie Miller. Fans were stunned as the three revealed unexpected news. Rumors about basketball, including rivalries and off-court surprises, have been widespread, but nothing prepared anyone for this. Social media is experiencing a collapse, with some calling it a game share. What exactly were they revealing? How could it change the future of basketball? The announcement that could change basketball history. The buzz is real and growing stronger by the hour. With whispers becoming questions, fans, sports analysts, and industry insiders are discussing a hot topic. What exactly are Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, and Reggie Miller up to? The trio, each a giant in their own right. Clark, the record-busting sensation and face of the next WNBA generation. Cunningham, the fierce competitor and vocal advocate for the sport, and Miller, the Hall of Famer with decades of court wisdom and broadcast power, have been spotted together in recent weeks, not just sharing courtside laughs, but holding hushed meetings, posting cryptic messages, and igniting the imaginations of basketball lovers across the board. Speculation is running wild, and the hypotheses are as brazen as the personalities involved. Are they joining forces to build a groundbreaking mentorship network that spans the gap between NBA and WNBA athlete? One where upcoming stars can learn directly from seasoned pros, regardless of gender. Or could it be the beginnings of a revolutionary player development strategy, blending analytics, mental training, and leadership-building gear to elevate the entire sport from junior leagues to professional courts? Some claim it's even bigger. Whispers suggest a WNBA expansion drive, one with strategic backing from NBA. Players like Reggie Miller trying to bring additional visibility, resources, and cities into the women's game. Others question if they're laying the framework for a global basketball academy, a place where rising stars, whether male or female, from anywhere in the world, could train under the guidance of basketball legends. But here's where it gets even more thrilling. What if it's all of the above? Insiders hint that the group might be forming a basketball think tank, a powerhouse collective of athletes, coaches, business minds, and cultural influencers that will shape the future of the sport at every level. From league policies and media strategies to youth development and community outreach, this initiative could touch every layer of the game. This isn't just about basketball. It's about redefining it. It's not merely a campaign to raise the profile of women's sports, although that alone would be monumental. It's about overcoming barriers, questioning the old structures, and building a new path where gender, background, and fame take a backseat to ideas, teamwork, and shared passion for the game. It's about creating a basketball culture that is more inclusive, more strategic, and more visionary than ever before. Imagine a future where a teenage girl in rural America trains with the same resources and mentorship as her male counterparts in elite MICE, where retired NBA players mentor WNBA newbies, where college athletes receive not only coaching tips but also job development resources, where grassroots coaches have access to league-level expertise and fans are exposed to a sport that shows unity, progress, and excellence on every level. That future may already be taking shape. Right now, the stakes, they couldn't be higher. This prospective alliance could reshape the story of basketball forever. If Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, and Reggie Miller are truly behind a movement this ambitious, then we're not just watching a partnership. We're witnessing the start of a new era in sports. One thing is certain, the countdown has begun. Whatever they're planning, it's audacious, it's different, and it's going to leave a mark. Where or when and how the momentous statement was made still remains a mystery, even to those in the same team. Let's go into the details of what drew the trio behind closed doors, the secret summit. In a move that surprised fans and insiders alike, three of basketball's most electrifying figures, Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, and Reggie Miller, held a secret meeting that could change the face of the sport forever. There was no media coverage, no insider tips, no flashy Instagram hints, just the sound of curiosity, rising louder around what might be one of the most pivotal gatherings in recent basketball history. The encounter apparently took place inside the Indiana Pacers' elite training facility, an iconic spot known for breeding champions and harboring legends. To the average observer, it was just another quiet day in the basketball world. But for those paying attention, something big was brewing. The setting was no accident. For Caitlin Clark, the breakout rookie sensation lighting up the floor for the Indiana Fever, it's now her home ground, a place where she's rewriting the rules and delighting fans with every game. For Reggie Miller, the Indiana Pacers legend whose name is practically sacred in the state, the facility is a temple of his legacy. Though now a private figure, Miller's sudden and rare appearance raised eyebrows across the sports community. Then there was Sophie Cunningham, fierce, strategic, and deeply respected, bringing a fierce intensity that balanced the energy in the room. She's known for her tenacity on the court and influence off it, and her presence hinted that something massive was in motion. The meeting itself was shrouded in extreme secrecy. Everyone involved had reportedly signed NDAs, non-disclosure agreements, and even team insiders were left in the dark. No photos, no hints, just closed doors and guarded expressions. Why such secrecy? Why now? Whispers inside league circles suggest this wasn't a regular player strategy session or branding agreement. It was bigger, potentially transformational. Some insiders speculate it might be the commencement of a groundbreaking endeavor integrating the WNBA and NBA in a way we've never seen before. Others claim the trio is quietly leading a drive to reorganize media rights and player equality in professional basketball. There's even talk of a high-profile mentorship program pairing seasoned superstars like Miller with rising stars like Clark and Cunningham to shape the next generation of the game. The fact that Reggie Miller, who has largely stepped away from the spotlight, was willing to return for this meeting speaks much. His involvement provides an unmistakable weight to whatever is unfolding. He's not merely a name from the past. He's a symbol of basketball excellence and Indiana pride. If he's back and sitting between two of the most dynamic women in the sport today, it's for something huge, and it couldn't come at a more vital time. With women's basketball reaching new heights in viewership and cultural relevance, and the NBA facing fresh calls for modernization and reform, a cross-generational, cross-league collaboration led by three famous voices could be just what the sport needs. What we do know is this: something powerful is stirring behind the scenes. It's not only about endorsement deals, press conferences, or big reveals. It's about legacy. It's about rewriting the terms of engagement for future players. And it's about connecting the past, present, and future of basketball in a single historic event. As fans wait for the formal announcement, one thing is clearly obvious. Whatever was discussed behind those closed doors in Indiana wasn't simply another meeting. It was a tipping point to spark a quiet revolution. And when the dust settles, we may look back on that day not only as a headline, but as the moment modern basketball changed forever. The meeting tends to bridge gaps and build innovations.